City's North Shore. This is Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Tonight's main event features two AFC North teams. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Please welcome your 2026 Pittsburgh Steelers.
Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off from Acrisure. Johnson now on the return. Shoves him off. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And they're brought out by the league's elder statesman. Drafted back in 2005, now in his 40s and still going strong. Aaron Rodgers.
Well, love him or hate him, Rodgers not ready to leave the league until he's satisfied with how his final chapter reads. He didn't get the storybook ending he wanted last year, taking another run at channeling all that doubt into success one final time.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. And his first pass falls incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Gainwell. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Brought down by the only safety picked in the first round this year, and that's Malachi Starks.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Rodgers going to throw here, 3rd down. It's caught right side by Freiermuth. He's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
On 4th down, it's Corliss Waitman on for the Steelers to punt this away. And he can't find anything as he goes out of bounds. Nothing on that return. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
Kate, he just continued showing he can run anywhere and anytime he wants, including to nearly a 3rd MVP award. I love the 4,000-yard passing season, and sure, 45 total touchdowns now. Now it's just getting back to that elusive Super Bowl for the Ravens.
Drive starts with an option, right side. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he gets him around 6 there. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Jackson now on 3rd. Oh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down. So he couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping him off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting him even cross midfield, that's a cherry on top.
The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. And he makes the fair catch inside the 45. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense for their second drive of the game. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. They'll cobble together a yard there. Travis Jones, the man in on that tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Rodgers off the play action. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. He's got his man. This is Austin. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
The Steelers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that income and make the catch.
He's still going at the 30. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. The big play nets him 17 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
1st down. Here's Rodgers. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. And it sets up 2nd down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Warren quick on the draw. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Malachi Starks read that nicely. He makes the stop.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Tight end going in motion here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, get to down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Boswell able to knock it through. And they're on the board.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Starting from the 5. He dodged the tackle. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now we'll get set to see the Baltimore offense for the second time. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3-and-out to begin this game. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. First down throw for Jackson. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Jackson keeping it himself. Rolling into enemy territory. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
And the Baltimore first down. A gain of 22 yards. And
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
1st and 10 from the 32. They send the tight end in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the gun, Jackson. Positive at the 7. And he's going to be brought down as he sets his offense up with a 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's another Baltimore first.
So we've reached the end of one on the first day of the new year. Just 3-0 is our score. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Welcome back. 2nd quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. This one's caught. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 2nd quarter lead. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
That is Tyler Luke, now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens take a 4-point lead.
Ravens 7, Steelers 3.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Johnson with a return here. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. And they settled for a field goal on their last series, so points are a positive, but they'll look to upgrade to a touchdown here. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Rodgers to throw. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends would get you.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Trying an inside give to Warren. He gets it up to the 35, but this is short. 3rd down coming up.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. They sneak it with Rodgers. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the 1st.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Warren running between the tackles. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a 1st down run. He picked up 7.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Off the play fake, here's Rodgers. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
I don't mind that play action shot at all, Kate, especially in this circumstance. The only problem is I think that defensive coordinator was thinking the way the offensive coordinator was, as they defended that pretty darn well.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here he is on 3rd and short. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
And the Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st down throw here by Rodgers. Catch made by Austin. And this one doesn't go far.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
2nd down now. They need 7. Play fake. Here's Rodgers. Brought in right side. He's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
Gain of 10 yards.
They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, Rodgers. Throw left side finds Freiermuth. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. A give left side to Warren. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 2nd quarter lead. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed will put 6 on the board for the offense.
Chris Boswell for the point after. kick is good, and we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call.
Defense.
So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Now Boswell on to send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you got to imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 5.
So 2nd and 5 on deck as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Acrisure Stadium in just a moment. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Short pass brought in. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 45 yards. That's good for a Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
From the red zone on first. Dialing up a receiver screen. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The Steelers calling their first timeout as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
Second and 6 coming up here. Jackson looking to throw. He'll set up the screen for Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens get some late points and the lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Here's Luke for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens take a 4-point lead.
Ravens 14, Steelers 10.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Kenneth Gainwell now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Steelers and Jalen Warren headed back out there offensively. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Rodgers from the gun. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Throwing again here. It's Rodgers. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Rodgers. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Throwing here just before halftime. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All right, Scott, thanks so much. We are back, and this one's shaping up to be an exciting one. Very close game, Brock, as we start our 3rd quarter. Now Boswell on to send this away. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Raven offense headed out for this first series of the 2nd half. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the 3rd. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. 3rd quarter starts with a run from Henry. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Lamar now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Shotgun snap to Jackson. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Baltimore lined up in punt formation. Jordan Stout's the one to send it away. Starts the return at the 34. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. The Steelers and Jalen Warren headed back out there offensively. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
1st down from the 42. Now here's Rodgers. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Rodgers. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Rodgers going to throw here, 3rd down. On target to Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
That's good for a Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard
From a great
line.
throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Throwing again, Rodgers. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
On 2nd down, Warren. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you could just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going to try to drop it in, deep right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
A 44-yard attempt.
Boswell able to knock it through. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Makes the score.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Rasheen Ali on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Blitz coming. Lamar has him on the quick hitter. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
3rd and just 2 to go. Zone read, they'll hand off to Henry. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Momentum lost a yard. And that's going to bring up 4th down. I think we both sensed it as the play was developing, Brock. It didn't look like either guy wanted the football. And you can see why with how well it played out defensively.
Yeah, there's 2 looks as a quarterback you hate to see on your teammate's face. When you throw your receiver into coverage and he gets smacked, and then when you pitch it out to the running back and he gets the negative yards on his stat sheet, yeah, that's one the quarterback's got to rectify.
What are you doing, bro? Has it at the 37. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. And last drive left them in a little bit of limbo, Brock. They were happy to leave with points, obviously, but not happy that they had to settle for a field goal instead of a touchdown.
Coaches love to say, on offense, let every drive end in a kick. The bronze medal's a punt, silver medal's a field goal, and now they're going to be striving for that PAT, the gold medal.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Warren. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the gun, a give to Gainwell. Oh, the football's loose. And this is picked up by the Ravens. They get a little extra on top of that fumble recovery as they take possession. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you, you can go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and that next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
First and 10 from the 43. From the gun, a run for Henry. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Pistol snap to Jackson. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. This one left for Lamar. And 2 yards all he can get. It's third down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Jackson now on third. Finds his man over the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Sending a tight end in motion left. Lamar's going to keep this one. And he's not able to escape. His own read doesn't work. It's going to cost him a couple of yards, too. So that brings us to the end of 3 on New Year's Day. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Back now, pressure coming. Finding Flowers.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. He felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Throw here, 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Here's Tyler Loop in a high-pressure spot. This from 35 yards away. Tracking for it, and it's good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it. Or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. On the return, here's Gainwell. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. And their defense held up after that fumble. Only gave up 3, so time for this offense to make it up to them. Get some points of their own. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Rodgers will look to throw. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. To throw is Rodgers. Austin's there to haul it in. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They get 22 out of that play. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
And the Steelers' 1st first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Brought down at the 48-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Now Rodgers. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Went way outside there trying to work that sideline, Brock. But by the time the ball had arrived, well, the defender had to knock that ball out.
I think you see my reaction in the booth every time
I do.
we see that throw, because I can close my eyes and remember the terror that I felt as a quarterback when you let that ball go and you're throwing it all the way to the boundary. There's some risk-reward, and that time, well, there was no reward.
Trying to find his tight end, and that brings up 4th and long.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
The Steelers set to punt it. Corliss Waitman will kick it away. This was a miss-hit, Brock, low and pretty short. And that punt hits and kicks out of bounds beyond the opposing 35. The Ravens trotting out their offense. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Henry gets it here to start the drive. Well, a lot of effort there, partners, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. It's Henry on the counter. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
He's back to throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. He was looking for Zay Flowers. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, and you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
And there won't be a return on this one. It's out of bounds, and the mark looks to be at about the 16-yard line. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, Rodgers. Short pass brought in. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st down. Here's Rodgers. Catch made over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. Well, those are the looks they have hoped would open up by this point in the game, Brock, but still got some guys sitting on those throws, and they nearly made a splash play.
You know as a quarterback when you throw in the middle of the field, there's just simply more defenders in harm's way, and you've got to see that window open. He got away with one there.
Austin makes the grab downfield. And he has this down to the 34. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you can depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
1st down throw here by Rodgers. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers needing 4 points. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They go with Warren on the run. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, as much as I love talking about these physical matchups, right now this is psychological. This adds some layers to this 3rd down call. Do you try your hand at another run and hope it fares better? Tougher to go back to it again when it just gets stuffed.
Staying between the tackles with Gainwell. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
All right, down by 4. They got to have this one on 4th down. Desperation time here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead, just a turnover on downs.
Oh, there was so much good on that play. Right play call, good route, great throw, Kate. Just needed to make the catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert in every time.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Flying down the middle of Henry. Solid running here. That's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down. The Steelers calling their 1st timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 9, so now they need 1 more here on 2nd down. They send a tight end in motion. This is Henry on 2nd. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. One of the tight ends in motion left. Jackson on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. That's a 1st down for the Ravens, partner. And that should all but do it here. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. This one sent up to Lamar. A kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And, partner, I know you took down plenty of division rivals in your NFL days. Heck, your conference opponents back in Washington in your college days always makes the win a little bit sweeter when it comes against a rival, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's just a little bit more emotion. There just is.
Yeah.
I mean, you try to keep every game level, and no opponent's bigger than the other, but familiarity does breed a little more contempt, and we could feel it today, and that's why that W is a little bit sweeter.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.